You gotta hand it to Suzuki, because they've been on a spree lately. Whether it's murking it in sales, because in 1 month alone, they sold over 5,000 vehicles. And now even making it into the motorsport scene locally. This very Swift right here competed in Simola Hillclimb. So what's the deal here exactly? Now, we had the grand opportunity to sample the Swift in situ. This literally just came from Simola Hillclimb in its setup and all. And I want to have the full Simola Hillclimb experience. So let's get into what it takes to get into Simola Hillclimb, or the prerequisites, if you will.
Search AutoTrader.
This is the car in situ, right after Simola Hillclimb, so they gave it to me just like that, so I wanted the full raw experience. Now, this is a bog standard Suzuki Swift Sport with one modification. They just changed the tires. Yes, that's it. That's all they did, and played around with tire pressures as well. No race fuel, no nothing. Standard 95 octane fuel from the pumps. So you're getting 103 kilowatts and 230 Newton meters. And what makes this car particularly special, it follows the Colin Chapman principle, where lightweight is best. 970 kilograms curb weight. Get a load of that. So let's chat costs if you want to get into Simola Hillclimb. Yeah, the fun part. You want to do Simola Hillclimb yourself, and yes, you can enter it as a private person. You don't necessarily have to be a company or a race team. It does help though. So we've made a list over here. I've just got on my phone right here. And this is how much you can expect to spend if you want to go do Simola Hillclimb yourself. So I'll put up a list on screen over here. Now, your entry is going to cost around 16,000 Rand. That's if they let you in. That's just the entry to do the event. And then you have to factor in travel and accommodation, which is about 15,000 Rand. Look, if you want to drive your car down, that's perfectly okay, but trailering also is an option too, because you have to also think of the nights you're going to be staying over as well, and the food as well, because you have to eat. You can't just race on an empty stomach. And then you have to consider the fuel as well if you're going to be driving down, and you need fuel to compete at the event. This car doesn't run on hopes and dreams. So we factored in about 9,000 Rand, so about 9 tanks of fuel, and this is pretty frugal, might I add, so 1,000 Rand fill up. And then a good set of tires, fitted, balanced and aligned, you're looking at around 10,000 Rand. Not semi-slicks, these are road tires, by the way. Now, you do need a race suit and helmet to compete in Simola Hillclimb. It's compulsory. So you're looking at around, at least the cheapest I could find was 15,000 Rand. And I do advise that if you want to do this, I highly recommend that you go for an advanced driving course if you do not have track experience, because this event is next level and it is a hill climb, so you don't want to be tumbling down a hill. And now we factored in some emergency cash as well, so we'll say around maybe 3,000 Rand if, let's say, you need to change out a tire or maybe call a tow truck or something. But rough ballpark figure, we're looking at 80,000 Rand to do Simola Hillclimb. How much did I budget for this video again? You know what? I make a plan. So I always make a plan. Get a load of this. Introducing Race Drivers for Less, the gateway initiative to have me experience Simola Hillclimb to some degree. Now, this is the cheapest race suit I could find. I already had racing gloves, like that was one thing, and also this lovely helmet as well, which is a motorcycle helmet and not an FIA-approved automotive racing helmet. So yeah, make of that what you will. But I feel all race drivery, but we need to head to a location that accommodates that to some degree. Now, we're in Johannesburg, but what hill climb roads are there exactly? Well, one comes to mind, so let me take you there. And we are here at the legendary Krugersdorp Hill Climb Road. Now, Krugersdorp Hill Climb has seen better days, but I just thought, you know what, to try and just get an idea of the hill climb experience in the Swift Sport, I thought, you know what, this is near me, this is what I've got, it's accessible, so let's see what's up. Let's see how the Swift performs and why would Suzuki use this car on a hill climb course, and in stock foam, no less. So yeah, let's put the car in full manual mode. We've got flappy paddles to shift up and shift down, so let's just go at a gentle pace. Let's begin. Traction control's off. See, it's a bit overgrown, so it is hard to see what's coming up. But despite that, we should get a fairly decent idea of the hill climb performance. So yeah, we're coming up to our first corner. It's a very nice cambered corner setup. Let's shift down to second. Feed it in. And flat out. And this is the thing I love about the Swift Sport in this fashion. The 1.4 liter turbocharged booster jet engine is a really good setup to have for this hill climb. Because like, check here. There's a sense of urgency. The turbo just kicks in and the car doesn't have any issues going up. And the suspension is taut, but also compliant. Steering is also tight, gives you a lot of feedback as well. And I did mention that they did pump up the tires for this event, and they didn't really do anything else in terms of mods. But you don't really need to do anything to this to have a fun time. And this is like you can have fun all time, every time in this car. I get it now. I get why this would be a good hill climb candidate. There we go. I feel like a race driver now. All right, I'm gonna have another go, and I will see you guys back in the studio. I think one thing has been proven with Suzuki as of late is that if you are able to hook that buying market of 200,000 to 500,000 Rand and offer good value for money products and products with a lot of heart, then you capture the hearts of many. That's just, I think, the best way to go about things. But not only that, you're making efforts in other areas as well to make yourself notice. And I mean, this little Swift Sport here, even as part of the Simola Hillclimb enforcement, it did really well. And judging from what I've experienced now, it's that it's made one thing for certain, is that you can have motorsport and the fun bits of motoring while also being realistic, all in a lovely package just like this. What more could you want, in all honesty? So Suzuki has killed it in sales. They've also killed it in the motorsport scene as of late, which makes me wonder, where are they going to go next? Let's find out. If you enjoyed watching this, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you don't miss another AutoTrader SA video. Don't forget, if you're searching for a used or new vehicle, we have plenty of offerings on our site when you search AutoTrader. Anyways, that's it for now. Let me go have another go in this. See you later. Oopsie daisy.
Search AutoTrader.